Hello, Salam, guys. Salam, Sprung3 here. Let's hit it. I'm glad you see that Norton made it back safely. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, no trouble at all. It's like you've been able to work out the cause of the problem here. That was all thanks to Alyssa. It was nothing really. There's no shame being proud of your accomplishment. While I'm glad we've gotten this squared away, we still have something of a problem. What do you mean? This is the settlement's only vehicle. Having it out of commission is going to make things pretty inconvenient around here. The sooner we can get it fixed, the better. I see. In that case, is there anything we can do to help? No. Are you sure this isn't a part of your field? So you know, I would respectfully disagree. You've treated us to such a great food. You showed us such hospitality. I want to do what I can to help. But actually, repairing the truck is a bit above my skill level. Still, it would be discourteous of us. Still, it would be discourteous of us to not at least make an attempt to assist our host. Thanks to everyone. If you insist, we'd be more than grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you could bring out someone who could do the repairs, that would be fucking great, bitch. You're a bitch. That sounds like the best course of action. So we head to Center Gate and see if they can spare a mechanic. Actually, I have someone else in mind. Someone far more keen an armor technician for things of this sort. Up near Lake Luckremy is the Northern Highlands. There's an elderly man from the Empire. I'm sure he'll be able to fix trunk for us if we ask him. True, the hermit could probably have this fixed in no time at all. Our hermit, you say? Yeah, he moved here from the Empire a couple years ago. He's been extremely good to all of us since he's been here. The old man from the Empire was more reliable than an armor technician. He couldn't be. Listen, you want us to go and call this man for you? You'd be so kind. There's no need. Well, if you have other things you need to do, by all means, do those first. Either way, we need to clean up the site of the accident before anything else. Just handle it as you might if it were a part of your field site. Will do. Very well. Let's finish up anything we have left to do and then head for the cabin lake. Lake Prima is in the Northern Highlands. We'll need to head north to the Guardian statue and do north from west from here. We should set out on horseback at once. Yeah. We should be able to push it if we take the loads off it. I'd tell the children not to come around. We'll leave, go to Lake Luckremy to you. It's a lot of shit, no voice acting. Fuck you guys. I hate a lot of people, man. Oh, we're sorry. We don't want him doing that anymore. Hey, it's a scam. Yeah, basically it's a scam. They never gave a reason for that. You keep doing it. Yeah, I would avoid this place. These people are fucking weird. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water, and the air feels so clean too. This is Lake Luckremy. Our hermit lives in that cabin over there. So we should go see him at once. Is it Alyssa's grandfather? I think it's Alyssa's grandfather, because she mentioned having a grandfather.
How beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
Okay, I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy.
Man, I'd love to get in a little fishing here.
Well, no one's stopping you.
I'm supposed to be a place for me not to
This
fish.
looks like a nice... Now that's a catch! Not bad. This looks like a nice spot.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker. Seems like there's someone inside. Must be the man we came to see then. Yeah, I'll bet he just got back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much then. So what are we gonna do? I read the cabin that the time of day will advance. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. Alyssa, excuse me then. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, Viz and guys, haven't seen you around for, what, half a year now? And little Alyssa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in, it must be coming 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be? Grandfather, what are you doing here? Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwen Reinford, that's a girl name. Gwen. No, okay, English, fuck up. I'm Gwen Reinford, Alyssa's favorite granddad. Pleased to meet you all, class 7. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Rean Schwarzer. Especially to meet you. I'm Emma Milstein. I'm used to outrage as an honor. Oh, a promising group of young folks if there ever was one. But you've sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alyssa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the steps you've become. Grandfather, please, but forget about me. What have you been doing here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Roar, I'd never believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon too. Still, have you been here for the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year round though. I spent half a year traveling around the continent, seeing friends, or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford, would you mind if I ask how you know so much about our field study? Just reason to ask points. It seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did, but I admit, ever since Arena told me you were coming to the Highlands, I figured I'd see you at some point. You mean Mother? Yes, indeed. Though, just a bare minimum. That girl's zeal for her work bores out unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Alyssa. Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look on that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to my settlement when you go? Says a former chairman of the Rhineford group. I knew him by name, but he's far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easy to ego. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Lester loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but he's mostly just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, Alyssa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the summit. Alright, let's wait for him by the garage. I don't know. I mean, just common sense. You wouldn't. Stupid bastard. Guys, we should head back to the settlement. Hey guys, you're on pretty good terms with my grandpa again? Something like that. We've only known him for a couple of years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included, huh? Okay, we're ready to go. Mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? Nah, the engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Rean, right? Got a room for one more up there? Why did he have to pick Rean? He's better not give me any funny ideas. I'm sure that isn't the case. I'd feel a bit more at ease if you focus more on the Rean stuff. How's little Sharon doing these days? I hear she recently started working at the dormitory. That's right, I haven't had too much time to get to know her. But she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is very much so. But more importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely reserved air. But there's a playful side to her too. I wish she'd sign on as a personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. But that Emma girl really is nice too. If she got those glasses, that hair, you want her to let down. And when she's class prez materials to boot, there's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Come on, you know you agree with me. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but fuck you, bitch. If I don't mind me asking, why did you never tell Lisa that you were here? Tell me, Rean, what kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I'd say she's a really hard worker in great respects. Oh, I have no doubt about it. She's good looking, polite, as well mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent, and all that comes down to her. It's not something persona she forces on herself. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet, she's a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the practice, the nose of a canny young man like yourself. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. I'm Alyssa R. from Roar. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. I'm feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way, or to be specific, the conflict between the two of us. That's why I didn't tell her where I was, but I'll leave it to her to fill it out. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer, I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. That's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out, and something really happened since. An accident? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school and cause her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? And it's just clear, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? It's a really oddly specific question, but I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So something really did happen, didn't it? Now, just tell old Gwen here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. Grandfather, please.
Hey, isn't that...
Oh, now there's finally fucking voice acting.
Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here. Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting. Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
That night, the people that said Mint held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwen and Norton. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Locke, this booze isn't going to drink itself. Yes. And I can still hardly believe it, find the famous Gwen Reinfart out in the sticks like this. You know him then? Of course, he seized on the opportunities of the Orbital Revolution to make Reinfart an industrial powerhouse to this day, and it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Reinfart company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion in their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railroad projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility, but the company does business all across Scotland, isn't just domestically. Gwen has a refreshingly international outlook for an airborne businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. People say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now. He's a picture of health. Maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. No, what do you mean? It's just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it. And we at the Imperial Chronicle are in the business of bringing basic speculation. Melissa, oh, I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm going out and get a little fresh air, okay? Melissa. Rean. Alyssa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keep her company? Not at all. Well, why me? You're the class president and all. You think for bear company. No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. If you stay alright, I'll be back in a little bit then.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Wow, would you look at that view? Amazing, isn't it, Alyssa? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Now, let them have their fun. Is that her father? The guy in the glasses? It's not often you have a day off like this. Why not try and relax for once?
Elisa?
Oh, Rean. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Elisa, look up at the sky.
Huh? Oh, wow!
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right. My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford Group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford Group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford Group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire? You know about those, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Reinford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place. That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me, how big the Reinford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Reinford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars, and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Elisa. Stronger than you were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you, I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go. Especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Celtic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Rean. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right? Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon? I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
All right, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out, in my own way. Maybe enrolling at Thors was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Rean, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Oh, Lisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, guys?
Hmm?
This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, ain't it?
Lisa can use her S-craft now. Was that arrow?
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Ode to 155 hours. Shift's almost over. No sign of anything suspicious or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? you do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh, hey, you're early, but come on, you gotta get. I'm coming from at least a little bit. I can understand if we're posting your crossbow, but who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks? You know, right? Perhaps the fact that you never expected would make it the perfect place to start a war. Besides, General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. Lieutenant General's a great man, yeah, but what are those big shots from 3rd Armored Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway? You think the rumor's true that he got posted here because he wasn't kept a Blood Iron Chancellor? That's what you say. That kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings. Fine. Such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here? I want to go get some sleep. Got a few minutes left on my shit, but you're here, and hey, who's counting? Honestly. Wait, what was that? What just happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had that order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Xander needs to know about the. What the? No way. An enemy attack? Where's it coming from? Oh, adios. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, siren or something? Lisa voicing how that was a great meal. I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we were still able to pack away this much food. Well, you're all growing boys and girls, so eat up. Ryan takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out in the plains. Would anyone like it more? I should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows? We might need something to gnaw on while we're out here today. Okay, let me out here too. I'll pour in left over tea. It's such a change for you. Thanks. Really too kind. You're our guests. What kind of hosts will we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's a grand list of the tasks you'll be tending to today. I figured it couldn't hurt to give you a few reading yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit. Understood. Thank you again for everything. Do you want to spend more time with your grandfather today, Alyssa? It looks like you weren't able to spend so much time from yesterday. Glenn stayed in the elder's home yesterday, right? I imagine he ought to be up about soon. We have no objections to putting this morning task without you if you wish to speak for some time. Locken, are you there? Oh, yes, I'm here. Oh, good morning, Grandfather Norton. Morning, everyone. Sergeant Trude. Everybody looks on your faces, it seems not all is well. I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Xander Gray just a short while ago. They say Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. What? It sounds like it all happened in the middle of the night, and not just that, the last of it either. The Republic Army's base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty. Airborne Armored Division being sent out first as always, I see. so it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armored regiments too. Lieutenant General, we heard deaths of 2 of the guards. A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition. I see. Have a medic see to them the second they arrive. Yes, sir. That's fucked up. Contact Zinder Gate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready before I return. Are you sure you don't need some help? I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedure for moving the settlement in case of emergency. Same goes for you guys. I assume you'll be heading to Zinder Gate to learn more about the current situation for the lieutenants and Vander. That is ignored by the student at Thors Military Academy. I will. Will you be staying here, Grandpapa? I will. I can use the truck after all. And since we're here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry, Elder Lockhun. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you feel like you need it. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessing of the winds and gods be with you all. Take care. We will. We must make for Zinder Gate at once. Indeed, we need to find out much about as we can about what happened. What's he with us for? It's this creature, yeah. I just didn't feel like reading all that shit. No. My hips are tired. That's you. Here. I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You already helped me more than enough yesterday. No problem, no sweat. This must be kind of breaking news every press photographer dreams of being on the scene for. Still bothers me. How is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other was supposed to retaliate? No time to think about it right now. We need to hurry. We need to get this in our gate as fast as we can. Right. Oh, don't ride too roughly. Bastards.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
We need to hurry.
Like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division, and it appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I have permission to start taking photographs. Where would Cliff Vanager be? We need to find him so he can tell us what's going on here. I expect he might show up. Lieutenant General, do you have some kind of business to elsewhere, sir? I thought I could sweep out this area as a precaution, but never mind that now. You came in the perfect time. Freight train bound for Aurora departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all on the board of that train. Finish up your field study as quickly as you can. Return to the academy. Yeah. What? But, sir, while things ultimately depend on the actions of the corporate army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Power Republic. We've already informed everyone in the settlement. Did they not relay the message to you? As he is me. We can't just turn tail and pretend none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Yes, that's the central question here. Still under investigation, but you have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retired. However, Armor's Watchtower was destroyed, and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of the inner gate, I have a duty to act. So there really are fatalities. Let's presume, for the sake of argument, that the damage sustained by the Republic Army's base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? 0 of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be at minimum equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. They suffered even more damage than we did. That doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisuring discussing our possibilities wasn't an option. I will do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflict, and I expect they are here as well. But that seems so wrong. If that's your opinion, Lieutenant General, will you at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own? Guys, investigate on your own. As I'm sure you're aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand. When someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I've unearthed the truth about what's happening. You're serious. We'll do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study too. Or no, wait, this is the people in Nord's problem. There's no reason for us here and risk being caught in crossfire. Classmate and friend is staying behind. Isn't there reason enough? I'm selling the house operator. I will never disgrace the honor of my family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot for my grandfather. Guys, you remember what you said to us back at Hammerall Station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything is secondary. It appears you've lost this one, guys. Lieutenant General, it's currently 10:05. I'll prevent you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I'll do everything in my power to postpone any potential foul play, at least until then. Thank you, sir. We have no moment to waste. We should begin by visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly.
I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all, and more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but
I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with the Watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives had been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now. That there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thors Military Academy. One thing led to another. He offered me a recommendation, and before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the academy.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
it's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand.
Lisa?
Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family.
Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop war from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
He's shut down everywhere. It's even worse than I feared. They've confirmed casualties too. I think I'd like to see. I didn't think I'd ever have to see anything like this. As students at a military academy, things like this are always been the realm's possibility. Although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be the spark that ignites war with Calvert, this may be too much for students like us to handle. No, we've all been in situations that looked impossible before, haven't we? And every time we've come through, we just have to stay calm and think I'm sure we can do something here too. You're right. True. We should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get a better grasp of this situation. Yeah, let's find who's in charge and get their permission to start investigation. I see. The Lieutenant Brown getting his permission. I see no reason to refuse. Thank you. However, I want to make it clear that armed conflict with Calvary could begin at any moment. We've got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threat. I permit you to speak with the soldiers here, but don't get in the way of them doing their duties. Understood. Okay, let's get started. We should start by speaking to the soldiers and assessing the damage. That seems wise. When we gather all the information we need, we can start piecing together. All right, let's go. Yeah, there, girl.